Well, here we are, friends, our very first daily dose. I want you to think of this like your daily movement vitamin. Remember, our number one goal for this challenge is to simply move our body more often. By doing this, we're giving our body a healthy dose of movement, which can help lubricate joints, reduce inflammation, strengthen the muscles and tissues around our joints. The list goes on and on. But at the most basic level, we're counteracting all of the sitting and non-moving we do each day. If we don't use it, we lose it. So let's use it. And let's feel good. As we go through the daily dose today, take notes of movements that feel good, that you like, or that you know you would benefit by doing more often. You won't need any equipment today. However, a portion of today's class and throughout the next 30 days will require us to be on our knees or in a kneeling position. Using a towel, blanket, or pillow underneath your knee can help if you have any sensitivity. But if you find yourself reaching for that towel often, I'd recommend looking into getting a small foam pad to help with your knee sensitivity. You can find these online at a pretty reasonable cost. If you're unsure of what to get, email me and I'll help you pick the right one. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start with an exercise that will help bring more awareness to how our pelvis or our hips move. So bring your feet hips width apart, bend your knees, and brace your core. Hands are gonna come to your hips so that your fingertips are on the front, thumbs are on the back. Go ahead and tip your pelvis forward, slightly arching your low back, and then reverse tip your pelvis backwards, squeeze your butt, flatten the low back. Do that a few times. Tip forward, tip back, and see if you can start to isolate just at the hips, not moving anything else, especially the mid-back, the rib cage. You've got about 10 more seconds here. When we tip forward, that's anterior. When we tip back, that's posterior. That tipping backwards is something that I'm gonna ask you to do a little bit later in this class. All right, from here, you're gonna take your right arm, you're gonna reach up and pull down, that's 1. Reach and pull, 2. Side bend, 3. Side bend, pull down, 4. Good. 5 more. Last 4. 3, big reach. 2 and 1. Switch sides, left arm goes up, pull down. Knees stay slightly bent, that's 2. Reach, reach. Good, feel the muscles in your back activate as you pull down. Final 4, 3, 2, and last 1. From here, we're just gonna turn the head side to side. So look right, look left. Try to do this without the shoulders moving, without anything else moving. Good, 1 more each direction, and then we will look up and down. This is familiar from our assessment that we did yesterday, right? Up and down, but now we are simply using it as a movement exercise to move our body through space, to move our joints to that range of motion. Good, let's take a nice big circle. We'll go to the right first. Just continue going to the right until I tell you to switch. You can make fists here and give me energy through the arms to try to stabilize the rest of the body. Go ahead and reverse that circle now. Beautiful, do a couple more here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take your feet a little bit wider. Bring your arms out in front of you and curve them like you're holding onto a really big beach ball. From here, you're gonna keep your hips pretty still. We're gonna move through the thoracic or the mid-back. You're gonna go to the side, up and back all the way around, to the left side and back. Keep going in that direction. I will tell you when to switch sides. Good, so we're just circling to the right, going up and back. And again, looking for movement in the mid-back, not so much the low back. Go ahead and reverse that. Keep that nice big shape with the arms all the way up and around. You'll probably feel some stretch through the shoulders, through the back, through the stomach. Good, 2 more big circles here. And then we are gonna make our way to the floor in 3, 2, 1. So we're coming down to the floor. Here we will be on our knees, so you might want to place your blanket or your pillow down so that you can put your knee on top of that. From here, you're gonna step your left foot forward. Keep your right knee down on the floor. We're going to squeeze the glutes and tuck the pelvis under. We're looking for that posterior rotation at the pelvis. Squeeze your butt and then release. Do this with me. We're gonna hold a 5-second contraction. Ready? Let's go. Squeeze your butt, tuck. 4, 3, hold it. 2, 1, and release. Try again. Squeeze. 5, you'll feel a stretch here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 2 more. Tuck the hips. 5, 4, 3, good, 2, 1. Last one, tuck the hips, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, switch sides. Step the right foot forward. Here we go. Tuck your hips. Squeeze your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire the glutes. 5. Relax. Again, squeeze. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 3 more. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you can do that again as is, or we're going to lift, tuck the back toes, lift the knee off the ground into a static lunge. Same thing, we focus on the tilt of the pelvis. Come up, hold it, tuck the pelvis, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Come up, tuck the pelvis. 5, 4. Squeeze your butt. 3, 2, 1. Release. 2 more. Lift up. Tuck the hips under. 5, 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Relax. So we're looking for a big contraction in this right glute. Here we go. Last one up. Tuck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Switch sides. If you did the knee down the entire time, you're just doing the other side now. Here we go. Lift up and hold. Tuck the pelvis. Squeeze your butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Again. 5. This feels like work. 4, 3. That's good. 2, 1. Release. Again. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 2 more. Lift, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Give me a full contraction of the glutes this time, focusing on that left glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and stand up for me. We are going to do an offset good morning now. So bring your right foot forward, your left foot back, about hips width apart still. You're going to bend your left knee and then keep your right leg straight. So you're hinging at the hips, sticking your butt back, bringing your chest forward. A lot of you who have taken my classes before, we've focused on this hinge pattern quite a bit, but we're looking for a stretch in the back of the leg here. There's even weight on both feet though. So a lot of times if we're doing, let's say a single leg deadlift, I'm really focusing you on getting weight off that back foot. Not so much today. Good, we're gonna switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. So now the right knee will bend, the left leg stays straight. You hinge, you find that stretch down the back of the left leg, squeeze your butt and stand. Good, hinge, stand, squeeze your butt, hinge, stand. This should feel like an active stretch for the hamstring as we go down. And then we engage the hamstring and glute to stand. Let's do 2 more. Stand it up, last one. And stand it up. All right, you're gonna bring yourself to a wall now. So if you need to pause and go find a wall, please do so. You're gonna bring your hands to the wall and you're about arm's distance away here. Bend your knees, you are upright. From here, you're gonna take one arm, you're gonna go up and over. Try to keep your hips facing the wall as your arm reaches back, look to the hand and bring it back. Good, try again. Up and back and in. 3 more, up and over, nice big rainbow. And in, 2 more. Good, last one. Now we will switch sides, 5 on the other side. Here we go, up and back, keep the hips still, up and over. Squeeze your butt to keep your hips in place. You wanna keep the hips facing the wall that you are facing, trying not to twist open with the arm. You've got 2 more, up and back. Good, last one. Now we're gonna do something very similar, but we are going to go to the side now. So open like a book, straight to the side, and close it. Good, open like a book. Hips are still not going anywhere, please. 3, good, 2 more, 4, and 5. Switch. This is 2. Good, 3, 4, last one, 5. Okay, shake it out. From here, you're gonna go into a mini lunge, tucking the pelvis. So step your right foot back, tuck the hips, lift the arms up, lift the chest, and then switch sides. Mini lunge, lift. You want to keep this out of your low back. So we are tucking the hips. My core is engaged, fired up, and I'm lifting up, opening the chest, but not arching through the low back. Good, a couple more here. Just finding some really nice movement here. We've done a lot to open up the hips and the shoulders, and so we're just finding a little freedom in that movement now. All right, our last movement of the day, you're gonna bring your feet pretty close together, but not touching. You're gonna squat down. You're gonna stand up like a nice big tap out, arms overhead, bring it back in, crouch. Up and crouch. Tap out and crouch. I want you to think of moving in as big of a circle here. You're drawing a big circle with your hands as you possibly can. Good, and then you're getting as low into that narrow squat when you come back in. And we are finding some beautiful movement here. Final 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. All right, friends, that's it. Our first 10-minute daily dose in the books. As I've said before, I am so proud of you for being here. Continue to show up. If you'd like to do this again today, you are more than welcome to. You've completed the challenge for the day, but more movement is better. So if you want to throw more movement in there, you can. This would be a great routine to do right before bed as a wind down and to prepare your body for rest. Before I let you go, there is one thing I want you to remember, and that is oftentimes when we are sore or we feel pain or discomfort somewhere in the body, we avoid movement in that area of the body or movement altogether. Now, if you're experiencing acute pain, I will always recommend that you see a doctor to make sure that you're cleared for movement and that there's not some other issue. However, more often than not, moving our body can help reduce a lot of those aches and pains that we feel. Not moving only makes it worse. I want you to keep this in mind as we go through the challenge. All right, I will see you back here for day 3 tomorrow.